Chapter 2, Alone No More. The moment I activated the emergency override, a heavy metallic thud echoed through the hidden passage. Lockdown activated. A small green light turned red. The basement and pantry were now sealed. No one upstairs could enter. No one could take what was mine. For the first time in 3 years, I felt safe. I stood there for several seconds, staring at the glowing red light. Then I laughed. A quiet laugh at first. Then a louder one. Not because anything was funny, but because for the first time in years, I was no longer the trapped one. They were. My stomach growled. I had barely eaten during the 2 days they had locked me up. The pantry contained a small emergency kitchen, one Mrs. Haida had installed. For the apocalypse. She had always been preparing for. How ironic. The preparations she made to save her family would now save me instead. I opened cupboards and drawers. Rice. Beans. Dried vegetables. Spices. Cooking oil. Canned meat. The sight nearly brought tears to my eyes. For years, I had survived on leftovers while preparing expensive meals for the Rashid family. Tonight, I cooked for myself. A steaming bowl of rice with vegetables and meat. Simple. Warm. Perfect. I sat alone at the small table and ate slowly. Every bite spread warmth through my body. Every bite felt like freedom. When the meal was finished, I washed the dishes carefully. Then I explored the storage room further. One section contained emergency supplies. Heavy winter coats. Thermal clothing. Wool blankets. Snow boots. Gloves. Mrs. Haida had purchased enough equipment for an entire neighborhood. I changed immediately. The soft thermal layers felt wonderful against my cold skin. Soon I was warmer than I had been in months. I wrapped myself in a thick blanket and sat near one of the emergency heaters. Outside, the wind screamed. The storm had become a monster. Snow pounded against the house. The temperature continued to fall. The apocalypse had truly begun. And yet, for the first time, I wasn't afraid. My thoughts drifted backward. Back to the reason all this had happened. The reason they had chosen me. The reason they believed they could do anything they wanted. Because I was alone. No parents. No husband. No brothers. No sisters. No children. No powerful relatives. No one who would ask questions if I disappeared. No one who would come looking. No one who would fight for me. Mr. Rashid had once said it himself during an argument with his wife. I had overheard them. Who cares about her? Nobody does. The words had burned into my memory. Nobody does. Mrs. Haida had agreed. That's why she's useful. Useful. Not human. Not a person. Just a tool. A servant. Someone who could be worked, beaten, and discarded. A tear rolled down my cheek. Then another. I quickly wiped them away. No. I was done crying for them. Done begging for kindness.